Greetings and salutations, fellow gamers. Lukey P here with another episode of Let's Play Skyrim Survival. We are back with Baldrus. We are outside a town, we don't know which one, which we found at the end of the last episode, and Baldrus is excited and keen to get on with the day and see what this town may have for him. He's normally not a big fan of going into towns, but having been robbed out in the wilderness, we realise the value of it. We have these Thalmor justiciars. They've proven quite unfriendly in the past, despite being fellow elves. So we won't necessarily approach them. We will look to just walk alongside them peacefully. Ah! Wandering Khajiit traders. Ah, our fortunes may be about to change. Hello, good day.
Yes. Do you believe all this talk of dragons? Can the ancient ones truly have returned?
I wish I could say that I did not, but in every part of Skyrim there is talk of dragon sightings. It is no coincidence.
Dragons?
Surrender, be merciful. What ill fortune that this should happen now. We are still trying to make a living.
We are fortunate. We travel lightly and can escape at a moment's notice. We have no home that a dragon can burn to the ground.
I feel pity for these lords. When the dragons attack cities and towns, they will lose everything.
Then we will lose customers. Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too foul-tempered.
Talk of dragons. That is concerning. In every corner of Skyrim, you say as well. That is concerning. And it leads us to think more that we must travel with companions for safety. I like the setup the Khajiits here have. You know, they've got. Look at the size of that fur tent. That must be beautiful to sleep in on a cold night. They've got smaller tents, and they travel in a group of 4 and 5. What a nice life that is. Hello.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
Yes, I do.
Take a look.
We would dearly like to trade. So, you have a cooking pot. Fantastic, we will buy that. You have a steel hunting knife, we will buy that as well. And you have a war pick. Yeah, that was our favoured weapon. So we will buy that as well. Do you have any kind of shield? You don't. Okay. Never mind. How about buying some things from us? So we have some raw saber cat meat, but you don't seem massively interested in that. But let's sell it anyway. We may have some. We got that amethyst we found. We've got some pelts, some saber cat pelts. We've got some good quality wolf pelts as well. Let's look to sell them on, and some quality wolf pelts. Yes, that has done our bank balance no end of good.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Thank you, Richard.
We have been in this land for so long. I have forgotten what it feels like to walk on warm sand.
Let's
Yes, I know just what you mean.
let's make our way up here to this farm and see if perhaps they are willing to sell some food to us, maybe.
Leontius lives in Old Trolden. Damn drunk.
I'm looking for work.
Suppose you've been staring at your feet this whole time? You see that big city up ahead of you? Markarth? Head over there. Unless you feel like helping my wife pick crops. And then 50 years later, you'll wake up and still be here.
Okay.
Until next time.
Let me move on then. So this is Markarth, and we had a letter from Calcimo, as I recall, who was in Markarth asking us to bring the dwarven hunting knife. So maybe he's going to pay a good price for that. What is this area here?
What happened to you, Papa? The Forsworn have taken Kolskager mine. We're the only ones left.
What?
So
Forsworn?
head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl. Don't go to Kolskager. It's not safe. Kolskager mine is lost, friend. Forsworn killed everyone. Forsworn came in the night. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl and something will be done.
Forsworn. I would like to help you, but I just don't have.
Me.
I just don't have the. I don't want to take on a bunch of Forsworn bandits by myself. At least not at my current experience level. I feel Baldrus would be a champion of the common people, and he would like to help them, but I think he simply doesn't have the means right now. Markarth stables. Payroll.
You treat a horse well, it'll take you to Oblivion and back.
Can I buy a horse?
One all saddled and ready to go. What are you willing to pay?
1,000 gold. That's a lot, but
Then stop wasting my time.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy. Don't fall.
Okay.
All right then.
Rags failed to trip your feet.
Well, I think we may buy the horse on the way out. We're just looking town and see what more we can sell. We at least have a steel war pick now. Hello, guards. What's this strange man? He's going to attack this woman. Oh no, he's killed her. We weren't able to.
Oh God, give me strength! Ah! I bleed for the people of the village! Ah!
I die for my people.
What is this scum? He's just murdered an innocent woman.
There are no Forsworn here.
What is this? This outrage. This is the kind of welcome I get in this town, is it?
Did you see?
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Sworn agent here in the
I
city.
said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Right, fine. We'll be off. A trader.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
I am here to trade. Hello.
I heard the gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Did you know there was an
No,
attack
as
outside?
if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us.
Yes, it doesn't seem
Take a
good,
look.
does it? Oh, that Nordic war pick's even better than our steel one. Oh, a light shield, that might be quite good. Ring of minor wielding, we can't afford that. But I do like the looks of that light shield. We may well to buy that. Let's try and sell on some of our other things, because we did the Khajiit did run out of money to buy stuff off us, so we don't want to sell everything, but we will sell a fair amount. We retrieved a level up. We don't really need that many animal bladders, but we may make some more water skins. Large animal bones, I think we can probably sell maybe half of these. We won't craft them into things in the shop. And so we've got a bit more money now, so we want to keep 1,000 for that horse outside. And then let's we will buy this light painted shield. We have been after a shield, thank you.
Come back whenever you need something.
Thank you. I do wonder if they will have a blacksmith in this town. I suspect they will. This is one of the larger cities. They haven't cleaned it up, have they?
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs.
I seem to have...
This has ruined my entire day.
I seem to have stumbled into some kind of civil war. It's sad. Let's...
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
I didn't know anything about
It's
this.
abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Where did Calcimo say he was? Here in Markarth. I mean, where would a collector be based? Let's ask.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to signal mine with you.
I've no intention of breaking the law. I'm looking for Calcimo.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Strange times in this place. Very strange times indeed. Wow. Is this a dwarven place? It is. Okay, so that door is locked. Okay. Let's it's nice and warm here at least. Let's see. I wonder if one of these gentlemen could be Calcimo, because they like dwarven artifacts. Ah, hello. Who are you?
The excavation site is closed.
Calcimo.
Any more workers or guards?
I was looking for
I told
you.
you I'm not hired. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me.
I wonder if you've heard of the
I'm sorry,
the
I
Dwarvenborn.
got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Yes, you're good to apologise. I'm here about the dwarven hunting knife.
You are? Very good. May I see it? Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth.
I think you can do better than
With
that.
this, the world could have a better understanding of the Dwemer. Come now, where's your sense of propriety? Extorting an old man like this.
It's not really what we were hoping for. Okay.
Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a Dwemer scholarship. Take a look.
What are you selling? No, it's all magical. All magical things, not of interest to us, thank you.
What? Oh, goodbye.
That was disappointing, travelling all that way to only make 54 gold. Let's at least see if we can find a blacksmith somewhere. Now, I know that there is a blacksmith in the keep, but Baldrus wouldn't stay in the keep. He'd go out into the town to look for a blacksmith. Let's have a look, we haven't been... Ah, an anvil sign.
Tacitus, what is this? A nail? Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. Well, the forge gets so hot in my day.
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Jesus. Now do it again.
I'm Gorse's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Hello, you seem to be the one in charge.
The finest weapons and armor.
What have you got for sale? So let's have a look. Oh, you have a dwarven hunting knife for 79, so that gentleman could have just popped down here and got one. You've got an elven hunting knife as well. These are good. I will take both of these. So we actually sold it at a loss. Disappointing. A spear, that might be kind of cool. We've got a shield, but it's not a light shield. These are all heavy shields, except that's a steel buckler. It's got armour of 13 and weight of 5, and our armour of 20, weight of 6. We'll keep what we've got, thank you. I think that will do for our trading in town for now. Baldrus would like to smith at some point, I think, but probably not for now. Yeah, not for now. They're simply yeah, there simply isn't. He doesn't feel the need. I think with a companion between the two of them, they would probably start learning to smith, and that's probably something we'll be working towards in future episodes. As well as, actually, one of my plans for future episodes is also to buy some land to live on. So, where is our gentleman selling the horses?
A reliable horse in the reach. That's what we have.
Can I buy a horse?
All saddled and ready to go. What are you willing to pay? Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled.
Excellent.
You treat a horse well, it'll take you to oblivion and back. Of course. Not my problem.
Oh, okay.
The crags hell to trip your feet.
Well, we can't afford a horn to summon our horse, which is not ideal.
A war dog is good company and good protection.
need something? Safe?
I should actually be able to whistle to summon a horse. Let me just have a look. So this is the Sky UI menu for anyone who hasn't seen it before. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we've got the horse. Yeah, fine. So I think we've basically got to do a quest to learn to whistle. Let's just check.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Let's hop on. There we are. Okay, so now it's going to start giving us this.
Well, hello.
Yes, okay, so we can.
All right, then.
Just wanted to check that was working. And we will return to our little role play rather than whistling at people. So this is Baldrus's first horse. Having saved 1,000, having looted lots of animals, I now have the means to travel and to carry a lot more on my travels. So I will be looking to travel out into the countryside. I'll be looking actually probably to travel back towards let's see if we can jump down here. Back towards Riverwood, where we left all of our stuff, because we couldn't carry it. There's probably a good deal of goods there. Let's just hop off and get that birds. While we're near water, we should have a drink and replenish our supplies. So let's have a goat haunch, and then let's have a drink of water. And now we have our cooking pot. Hopefully the game doesn't glitch and make it disappear. We can continue with what we were doing before, which is boiling water. So Whiterun is this way, and I think I remember there being a lot of signs for Whiterun around Riverwood, so we shall head back this way. This is the way we came. Can we talk to you from the horse? We can with the right button. Just trying to think if there's a button not used for anything else easily, because you can do T used for anything. Let's also use it to. Oh, and we can do that. Yeah, okay. So we want to talk. Oh, T is also wait. Oops. Fine. Don't want T. That's a rookie mistake because I don't often use T. Let's try Y.
Speak, elf.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
So that basically allows us to talk to somebody while we're on horseback, which is quite a handy feature. Have Have you got anything we could buy? Anything? I mean, not that we've got much money. Iron Hunter's Spear. I may take a Hunter's Spear actually and see what it's like to use. So it's done as a battle axe, but yes, we will take that. Thank you. And yeah, we're not too fond of these types of clothes being sold. Thank you. We'll be off. We can also harvest from horseback, I think. Can we harvest that bird's nest? No, we need to climb down and choose to harvest it. Okay. Whiterun is this way. Okay. So this is how you travel. We may stop. Is that some iron ore? We may stop and tackle that with a pick, because there's also some over there, it looks like, as well. Oh, silver. Okay, we've got all we can out of that. Let's hop across this stream. There we go. Let's hop back. Let's get back on our horse and let's keep on travelling. Didn't stop to read that sign, but I imagine it says, yes, Whiterun is still that way, so we'll continue on this way. And we are pressing Y as we're going, just as an example of you can harvest while on horseback as well, which saves you going through all the animation of getting down all the time. Whiterun, it says, is straight on. Ah, okay. We came across there last time, I believe. No, I don't think we did. Oh, our horse has gallops over the edge nearly. Let's continue on. Stick to the roads for now. Just diverting off road to grab a few things as we pass. There's a goat. See if we can take this goat out from off horseback. Well, we struck it, we wounded it, we did not kill it. Come horse, there we go. Didn't want to do that because that's not realistic. Nearly rode my horse into the river, difficult to turn him round. They're not the easiest things to steer in the world, horses. We've leapt off our horse. Don't hello Imperials. This is my kill, thank you. What's going on? Is there a fight? Yeah, we do. I'm sure I heard an arrow. What's happening? Is there a... No? I must have imagined it. We should stop and give thanks here again, given that we did find Riften shortly after praying there. Raw goat meat and leg of goat, that's key. It's 5 o'clock now, so we're going to gallop our horse for a bit more, but we will very shortly be stopping to make camp for the night after a successful day. We found Markarth, we did some shopping, we've pretty much rebuilt what we had before. We sold on some of our skins, and in doing that we seem to have done okay. Certainly compared with where we were 2 days ago when we woke up and we'd been robbed. Hello? There's a horse there, just randomly around. Okay, I wonder if it's from a fellow. Is there a fellow hunter around here, maybe? Well, we don't know, but we will take our horse and we will continue on for another 15 minutes, and then we will make camp for the night. The wolf. Yeah, that's the auto loot thing, which we don't really want to do. What I may do, I think, is camp off the road, given we got robbed when we were on the road before. Camp up. Oh, what have we found? Kind of plains type area. This looks kind of nice. Yes, we quite like this. So we know there's a wolf back there for us to skin at some point, but let's see if we can get up. Light snow begins to fall. That is not good for us, because yeah, this is going to be a cold night. We don't have a fur tent. We need to get a fire going in case this snow gets heavier. Pieces. Oh, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. Let's it's snowing. Let's get a little fire up. At least get a small fire going to keep us warm. We use the animal fat again. We've got plenty of that. So you can see the snow falling. This isn't that bad at all. You know, further up north in this game with Frostfall, you're in serious danger if you get caught outside in any kind of snowstorm. But even here, we're a bit chilly, and you can see already the effect of this. So without shelter to trap the wind, the warmth, the heat is faint, so we're not very warm. We could go somewhere else, but I think this is actually quite a good example of the mod, because we haven't had any snow so far. And this will teach Baldrus the value of finding a fur tent as well as a leather tent. So we can make a leather tent there, and we will then look to harvest some more wood. But the simple truth is it will not be as good as if we had a cooking didn't disappear this time. It won't be as good as if we had a fur tent, basically, so we can stay in here and we'll make it through the night fine, but it won't be as good as if we had a fur tent. At least this time we can boil up the water. What we do also probably want to do is, sorry, I clicked out of that earlier, we want to see about cooking up some meats. No, we'll probably cook those direct on the fire then. Leg of goat, yes, that's what we want. Some goat haunches. So we can have a goat haunch before we go to bed. I've eaten too much, that's alright, because that should be gone by the morning. So we evidently didn't need to eat that. That incidentally slows us down a little bit. You can see now we're in the tent, our heat gauge is starting to go up a little bit more, so it's gone to basically 0. So whereas before we were cold, we're now okay-ish. Ideally we want that to be full with red, which means we're warm. So what we're going to do, our last act of this episode I think is to level up. So let's go for health, given we've almost died a couple of times now. What perks would we have taken? Well, ranged weaponry, we'd definitely take that because we've been using that an awful lot. Speech, we did sell a few things, so I think he would have developed his ability to sell a bit more. And he particularly knows the value of selling now. He's seen how much trading in town helped him after that that robbery incident. Critical charge, okay. I feel like we've been hit a lot. We probably would have developed some. Yeah, I think we probably would have developed that, but let's just see Wayfarer, because this is arguably the thing we spend the most time doing, but we can't take any perks there at the moment. Okay. So let's go for light armor then, that seems realistic. And that is our level up. We I wonder if we've got just gluttony, there you are. Eating too much, speed minus 30%, hopefully that will be gone by the morning. And that's it for this episode. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how that went. The trading in Markarth was good. The story's developing. We have our first snowy night, which will teach Baldurus the value of a fur tent, like we say. And we've bought our horse, who is here. And yes, things are just looking pretty good, actually. And in future episodes we will be seeking out a particular companion I have in mind. So that's it for now. Thank you as always for watching. If you've liked, please do remember to like the video. If you've really liked it and aren't already a subscriber, please do subscribe. I'm Lukey P, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.